He's breaking down. He's breaking down. You felt him a little breaking down, huh? But you are still missing a lot. You're still missing a lot. You got to look for the control. Look for the holes. Look for the holes. Look for the holes to hit him. Block downstairs.
It was a rough and tumble round. There were punches that strayed low. There's one that was on the belt line by Margarito, and Clottey complaining. There were heads banging together. Now, they both bang heads there, and Clottey did kind of tip his head down at that moment, but they both not happy with the result of that.
When we say this could develop into a messy affair, it's doing just that now.
Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Limpio.
Round 5, scheduled for 12 for the WBO Welterweight Championship. The champion is Antonio Margarito in the maroon with the silver trim, and wearing the blue with the white trim is the challenger Joshua Clottey. And so far, it has been Joshua Clottey's night.
Margarito is himself closing the distance between himself and Clottey. Look at as he comes in. He is himself putting himself in punching range. He can punch from the outside without falling in. He's falling in, and he's going to give Clottey a chance to land something.
And the tough Clottey shaking his head as Margarito comes in. But Clottey saying, you're not hurting me. Trying to discourage Margarito even more. These are pulling punches now by Margarito. Not a lot of effect.
Margarito certainly winning this round because he's the only one doing the punching. But the question is, are any of these punches affecting Clottey? We'll see.
Clottey has just decided to go on defense here in a defensive posture. And he's got the crowd behind him now, Margarito. Let's see if Clottey starts opening up more offensively. Was he just playing possum there?
Clottey could be trying to make Margarito punch himself out, and Margarito is throwing a lot of punches that are wasted here.
You're right. I think that's what's on the mind here of Joshua Clottey. But remember, Clottey has had problems with stamina and fatigue later in fights, so maybe he's conserving his energy here as well.
We're certainly giving away round 5.
A lunging right. That's a very dangerous right hand by Joshua Clottey. He just led with his right. He didn't jab his way in. And he is very fortunate Margarito didn't counter.
Well, big comeback round, certainly for Antonio Margarito, primarily because Clottey has simply done nothing offensively. Is all this sound and fury signifying nothing, or is Antonio Margarito hurting and wearing down Clottey? Well, shook his head, no, he must have heard me, Clottey.
You just saw that, yeah. I think this is part of Clottey's strategy, but it's not going to win him the round, but he's thinking maybe in the big picture it may win him the fight.
That's a nice uppercut by Margarito. Some of these punches you're getting in.
5 seconds.
There's a good right hand here towards the end of the round by Joshua Clottey. And we invite you to text message your predictions on the Cotto Quintana fight to us here at Showtime. If you think the fight will end in less than 8 rounds, text the number 1 to SHOTV. Or if you think the fight will last 8 rounds or more, text the message 2 to SHOTV. Standard text messaging rates apply.
I left my cell phone in the oh, wait, I can't do this. All right.
Miguel Cotto in the dressing room. They see him up on the big screen right now, so the crowd reacting. He's getting ready to meet Carlos Quintana for the vacant WBA welterweight belt as he moves up in weight. So things really getting interesting here now. Margarito, of course, took that last round as we head into round number 6, scheduled for 12, as Clottey just played defense and looked to be conserving energy. Let's see how he responds here in the 6th.
Margarito told us yesterday, most fights are won in the gym with your conditioning. Well, guess what? That's going to be a big factor now because he's had to throw a lot of punches and is being extended into these rounds. We'll see.
And as we said, Clottey used to run 12 miles a day. He has cut it back to 6. So therefore, you would think he'd be tremendously conditioned.
Clottey in a more offensive posture now, looking to land punches in this round. Let's see how he does.
Let's go over to Jim Gray. Jim?
Steve, let's take a look. Joshua Clottey complained to his trainer about his left hand being injured in between rounds. Back to you.
All right, Jim will keep a close watch on that as Clottey is pinned in his own corner.
Well, Joshua Clottey cannot win this fight without his left hand. I guarantee you, if it is injured, he can't throw those hooks to the body. And then if it is injured, that last round may have not just been a ploy. It may have been his way of surviving.
And now we may have gotten the answer as to why that took place.
That would be a shame for Joshua Clottey if that's what turned this fight around for him. And a big break for Antonio Margarito, who is
struggling, to say the least. Good left hand there on the uppercut by Margarito inside. And Clottey uses his right hand. He has not used the left in a while. Throwing evidence that there may be some damage to the left hand.
Watch your head in it.
Yeah, he's pawing with that left hook. So it's conceivable that injury is bothering him, or whatever it may be.
Terrible shape.
Watch your heads in it.
Margarito coming forward. These are not the heaviest of punches. Yeah, again, a pawing left hand by Clottey. Not a lot behind that.
He's afraid to throw that punch. You can almost feel it. And Margarito doing what he should do, taking advantage of this lack of activity by Clottey. And he's just ripping away, which is what Margarito does.
So, of course, Margarito is not aware of that, of Clottey's problem. But Clottey, a one-handed fighter, it seems, right now.
And, you know, I talked about the distance. Clottey's right in a position to throw that hook to the body and the head, which he did earlier. There is the punch.
5 seconds.
Al-Hassan Addy is our translator in the Clottey corner.
Got my left hand. My left hand. I'm in the pen. My left hand.
You have to throw it. You don't throw it. Might as well don't stay there. You're getting punched. You know what I mean?
Okay, now I know you injured your left hand, but I want you to use your right. Use the right. Use the right.
Playing the jab.